Hey guys, welcome to a new video. My name is Samuel and I'm the English teacher who shows you examples with series and movies. Today we're gonna be learning about the simple present, so let's get down to business. There are two important aspects to keep in mind when learning a verb tense. First, we have the context, and this refers to what kind of ideas we can express with this vocabulary and when to use it. In the case of the simple present, we'll use it to talk about habits or actions that happen regularly and permanent situations or facts. For example, we have I work on Mondays, I speak English every day, and I sometimes go to the office to talk about my habits or actions that I repeat regularly, and I have two brothers and I don't eat soup to talk about more permanent or general situations. Let's see more examples with series and movies.
I run the restaurant. I cook. I clean.
I work on the second floor of the bank.
Sometimes after work, I go to the park and feed the birds.
I get up, I brush my teeth, and I pick out my school clothes.
I usually pay for things in cash.
I work every day, all day, okay?
The grammar, on the other hand, focuses on the construction of the sentence, that is, the order of the words, the auxiliaries to use, and the conjugation of the verbs. In the simple present, the pronouns I, you, we, and they follow the same conjugation rules, and in this case, it's not necessary to modify the verb. For example, if we take the verb work, it would be I work, you work, they work, and we work. We don't have to modify the verb work. Let's see more examples.
I work on George's boat 2 days a week.
I wake up like this every morning.
I cook all the time.
Tell your men they work for me now.
I brush my teeth up to 10 times a day.
We work together.
The pronouns he, she, and it also follow the same conjugation rules, and in this case, it's necessary to add an s or es to the end of the verb. For example, with the verb work, it would be she works every day, he works every day, or it works every day. Let's see more examples with other verbs.
He goes to the post office every morning and afternoon.
My wife, she cooks.
This is the bar where she works.
He's decent and kind, and he has a job and he works hard.
She loves this thing a lot.
He walks up and down the streets every night.
To form questions, we use the auxiliary do for I, you, we, and they. For example, here we have, do you go to the office every day? Do they work on weekends? Let's continue with more examples.
Do you work here?
So where do you study?
Do you wash your hair every day?
You watch the news? Yes?
Do you feed him? Do you walk him? Do you clean up his poop? Do you feed him? Do you walk him? Do you clean up his poop?
And we use the auxiliary does for he, she, and it. It is crucial to mention that we shouldn't add the s or es to the end of the verb when we are forming a question or a negative sentence, as the auxiliary already fulfills this function. For example, here we have, does your mom speak English? Does your best friend live in Italy? Let's see some other examples.
What about your mother? Does she work?
Does she speak English? No. Does she cook? Does she work hard?
Does she go to our school?
Why does he wear that uniform all the time?
Does she work here in the city?
To form negative sentences, we add the word not to the auxiliaries, and we can use the contraction don't for do not and the contraction doesn't for does not. For example, we can say, I don't go to the office every day, they don't drink coffee.
Tell her we don't eat eggs.
I don't go out very often.
We don't cook.
I don't eat pickles.
We don't work with or for them.
Well, we don't go to the movies much anymore, do we, Grant?
She doesn't eat sushi, and he doesn't work for my company.
She doesn't have a bank account.
She doesn't eat meat, my precious.
She doesn't speak much English, though.
Doesn't eat, she doesn't sleep.
He doesn't work for me.
He doesn't smoke, he doesn't drink, he doesn't curse.
To practice this structure, I recommend writing down your routine and that of your friends and relatives as well. If you leave some examples in the comments, I'll be giving you some feedback. In the next video, we'll be talking about when to add the ing to the verbs and what differences there are with this vocabulary, so subscribe to this channel if you want to keep learning English with more videos like this one. Thank you for watching, see you next time.